Yup. Okay, we are live. This is going to be a good day. Why do I have a delay on my camera? Hey, why do I have a delay on my camera? Do I have a delay in my camera? Hey, why do I have a delay on my camera? Do I have a delay in my camera? I don't think I do. But when I look at OBS is like lagging a little bit on my screen. Well, guess what? Who gives a fuck? No one cares. No one cares. But, we're gonna do a watch-along of United versus Hull City today. First ever United game for the 2026-27 season. It's gonna be a good one. Of course, United is winning this game. It's an away game. I haven't even looked at the lineup yet, by the way. So let's take a real quick look at the lineup because the game is beginning in like, what, 7 minutes? So let's take a quick look at the lineup. I don't think Šeško is starting. Yep. Kuna as a striker is odd though. Dogu, Kuna and Mbomo up front. Bruno is good. Tielemans, Santos is what I thought it would be a thing. I thought Santos would be on the bench. I think this is not the main squad that we would play with. I think the back line we would change Euro if he was playing a big team. Santos would go off, Mainu would come in. Dogu, Kuna would swap and Šeško would come. I think that's one of the things that would happen during the game. Or if he was playing a bigger team. But other than that, it's good. Is Šeško even fit? Yep, Šeško is now fit. De Ligt is not there. Ugarte is not there. Lisandro Martinez is on the bench. I think Lisandro Martinez is going to be there. And Maguire. Depends on who we play. But this is not obviously the main squad. But obviously it is Hull City. I'm not even like kidding. Again, just like Coventry. I don't remember the last time Hull City was in the Premier League. When was Hull City last in the Premier League? 16-17, so it's been 10 years since they've been in the Premier League. 10 years since they've played the Premier League game. 9 years since they played the Premier League game. 10 seasons ago when they was in the Premier League. You know what? I'm not really scared. Even if I look at head to head, I mean, Hull City has only won once against United in 2017. But you know what the big thing is? I don't think a lot of people know this. The only time Hull City won against Manchester United was when Carrick was still playing for Manchester United. And now Carrick's the manager. The last time Hull City played against Manchester United, basically, Carrick was still on the pitch playing. Like, if you look at the lineup, this is the last time Hull City played United. And Carrick was still on the pitch with Rashford. Which is the only other player. And I think, yeah, even Luke Shaw wasn't there. Luke Shaw was there during that time, but he wasn't there in that game. But yeah, the last time we played Hull City, and by the way, Maguire was on the pitch, but not playing for United. Maguire used to play for Hull City. A lot of people don't know this. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game, I think. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a fairly competitive game. I don't know if Hull City is good right now, but I do know that they have been good in the championship. Like they won a fair amount of games. How many games did they win last season? Let me take a quick look. I mean, if I look at their thing, they drew against Leicester. They won against Millwall. They won against Middlesbrough. They won the friendly games. And the only loss against Sheffield. The last time they lost was against Charlton, bro. It's been a while. Oh no, they lost against Frankfurt. But in a professional game, there was a friendly game. In a professional game, the last time they lost was against Charlton, 2-1. It's not an easy game ultimately to play against. They did lose to QPR as well, so that's a bit of a shit thing. But and they beat Wrexham, which United lost against during the friendlies. So it's not as easy of a game as some would say, but it's a great game anyways. I mean, like, all the promoted teams have had difficult games, like Hull City today and Coventry yesterday. Wait. Let's go. Hull, I'm not going to lie, Hull City, I don't know if anyone is actually good individually, but I don't even know how they play. But for Hull City, the last season, their top scorer, Ollie McBurney, scored 17 goals, which is a lot, and 24 goals and assists. 17 goals is a lot. 17 goals is a lot. Is that guy even on the pitch today? Ollie McBurney. Ollie McBurney. Let me take a look. Yep, that's their striker, number 9. Oh, have they signed anyone new? I don't think they signed anyone new. Stroud, Crooks. They have a young squad, to be fair. They do have a young squad. I'll say. Mendy. Noble Mendy. Oh, they signed him from Rio. Yep. That's probably the only signing, though. Because I remember Noble Mendy playing for Senegal in the World Cup. But to be fair, not an amazing player. I'm not really scared of this game. I'm going to put my predictions out. Predictions. I'd say... I think United scores 3 against because it's an easy game. 3. And I think Hull City... 1. 3-1 United. I'm going to put my prediction in the Twitch chat. YouTube chat wouldn't be able to see this. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow that. But you're going to put that there. And it's going to be a good game. And Carrick, by the way, this is the first proper season for Carrick as well. We are playing in a third shirt. I didn't even think we would play in our third shirt. But it's a first proper season for Carrick as well. We came third with Carrick last time. I can hope for a big season this time around. I hope we win maybe the league. Hopefully. But I think at least it's just a game by game thing. I think we're gonna get a win today. And obviously we have the Champions League football as well. We're gonna get more wins before the Champions League football or the more games during the week begins. But anyways, there you go. The game, it has started. Away game at Hull City. It's absolutely dog shit view of the stadium because I don't know what's up with the weather, but we are watching this game and we hope United wins today, of course. And we also have a new midfield for this. First proper game for the new midfield. Telemans and Andres Santos. That's the new signings for the team, which is really important for the team. Dogu. Okay, got bodied. And was offside. I really want to see the intense game from United. I feel like we are missing like the intense game. Under Carrick, we have done that. But before that, for under Ten Hag and even under Amorim, I don't feel like we played a dominant football, which United is known for. Any big team is known to play dominant football. Hull City is all back in the Premier League after 9 years. Again, I say it's the same thing as I said about Coventry. They're going to try their hardest in the first half to get as dominant as they possibly could be because they are more excited to play in this. But tactically, that didn't really work. Coventry tried that as well, but after first 20 minutes, they was like just tired. Because they don't have the pace, they don't have the stamina for this. I mean, to be fair, Hull City would... The only thing that they would try and do in the whole season is to try and stay up. Try to stay in the Premier League. Because that generally, most of the times when a team comes up, this immediately go down. But I think as I said in my predictions as well, this is probably the only team from the 3 promoted teams that would probably stay up. But even then, United should win against them. This is not a difficult team to play against. Away games for United as well has been a problem in the last season. Every time we had an away game, it seemed like the players just didn't have the confidence to play in the away stadiums. They didn't look like they was really on top of their game when they are playing away as opposed to home. Home we was really good, but away we was really bad last season. Even under Carrick, away games was difficult for United. So that's one of the problems. So that could be a problem here as well. But I think the players have gone past that now that they've played. A lot of them have played in the World Cup as well and other things. And now they have the confidence to do things. Santos, the Tillemans. What a ball! What a ball! Bruno, what was that touch, bro? What was that touch? What a ball, bro. What a ball. That was perfect. And what a run from Bruno as well. It's a bad touch, but what a run as well. Solid will get there. If their striker does, by the way, which I just saw, if the striker does the same thing as he did in the Championship, they could probably be like a Sunderland of this season as well. But being that is really difficult. That was probably one of the only times I've seen a team come from Championship to Premier League and do that good, like last season Sunderland. That's once in 10 years type of thing. That you would be top 4 for the first half of the season. Oh, heaven! You should be quicker than that. Great defending. Great defending. Ball in. Oh, go on. The crowd is really loud here in the stadium. Of course, they're going to be really, really excited because they're finally watching their team play in the Premier League from Championship after 9 years. Also, United is known for not having good starts to the league. We haven't had good... Even last season when we came third, we didn't have a good start to the league. And we struggled against small teams. Even in the Carrick. That's again a problem. Carrick, I feel like United performs the best when the players have pressure to win. Because it's a big team. And they're playing at home. So they have the support of the fans. But again, as I said, I feel like the players have gone past that. They should have gone past that because now that players like, for example, Bruno has played in the World Cup, completely different environment, came from and kind of like refresh a little bit from that type of environment. Same, we could say for the Tillemans play. No, he didn't. Wait, no one else did, right? No, Ahmad did. And Bournemouth, I feel like, during the World Cup kind of changed as well. And Bournemouth never had that problem anyways. It was the backline. But the backline is now older as well. There was really young last season, first season for the backline to actually fully play. Because Delic was mostly injured. Now they are like more experienced. The backline. Other than, of course, Maguire. Maguire was always experienced. Tillemans. That's a foul. Okay. I didn't think that was a foul, but sure. I mean, I take a foul. Again, I was hoping Hull City to expect to just go for counters, but I don't think that's what their strategy here is. They're doing the same thing as Coventry, where they build the game from the back, but I don't think that would work for any of the small teams. Luke Shaw. Back to Santos. Tillemans. I like Tillemans' positioning, you know. As a CDM, this brother's like a good playmaker. Just CDMs are not really that. His positioning is pretty good. Because of him, Bruno can even like permanently stay up, which wasn't the case last season. And even then, he got that many assists. Like, he could score goals as well, which he didn't really do last season. I mean, Casemiro, last season scored, but Casemiro needed a bit more support than he usually would need at the CDM because he's getting old. But when Casemiro just came to United, like Bruno was scoring amazing goals at that time. Throw in for United. Mazraoui's taking it. Long throw. It's not a long throw. Tillemans. Maguire. Heaven. Bruno. Santos. What are you doing? That might be a foul, Riff. That might be a foul. But he did get the ball, so I don't know who he would give the foul to. There was both of them stepping on kind of each other. Cunha crosses it in. That wasn't a good cross. That wasn't a good cross, bro. That wasn't a foul. He touched the ball. He got the ball there. Good refereeing. He got the ball there. Maguire. What is that, Santos? What is that? See, this is what I mean. Santos would need more. I mean, he's really young. He's what, 2021? He needs more experience. But of course, this is a type of game that you get your experience, right? It's Hull City. It's for the first 10 minutes of the Premier League as well. For a season, so can't blame him. But he has had about 3 mistakes so far, which is a bit crucial. Ball up. I mean, Luke Shaw's there. Again, Luke Shaw was playing the last time Hull City played against United. The second last time, 2016. Luke Shaw was in the squad even then. Rashford was in the squad even then. Carrick was in the squad even then. And these three are still in the squad, but Carrick is now the manager. I mean, Rashford... Is Rashford on the bench? Or just not even in the squad? Yep, Rashford is on the bench. He could come to the pitch. He could come to the pitch, Rashford, for Dogu. Maguire with the ball. Evan. Got pass in heaven. Bruno. Dogu's not strong enough. Rashford would have gone through. I feel like when we play a big team, I said Cunha or Bruno Mbeumo up front, but I think Mbeumo would... Yeah, I think Mbeumo would play up front. Cunha on the left wing and Rashford on the right wing. We wouldn't use Šeško, I think. Šeško would be a bench player. He would come off the bench. Because we now have Rashford. But when Rashford's not available, we would use other players. I mean, we're not using the best players available. We have Rashford on the bench. We have Šeško on the bench. We have Mainu on the bench. There's a few players that are on the bench. But again, it is Hull City, so I don't really... I can't complain. You should win it with this squad as well. I mean, a bit of a bust from Hull City, to be fair. But that's what you would do when you're that type of team. Oh, and Barmo! What a save. What a save. Barmo again. Mazraoui. Bruno. Oh, what is that, Cunha? Simple touches. Simple touches. That was a great ball from Shaw. I mean, to be fair, it was a weak foot for Mbamo. It was at the keeper, but it was a weak foot from Mbamo. Mbamo on the right wing is not his best position. It's either left wing or the striker. Right wing, not the one. Throw in, Luke Shaw, Bruno, Mazraoui. Be quicker than that. Go. Kuni was making it run. That was way too late. That was way too late. That was way too late. A quick attack from United. This is what I mean. The intensity, the dominance against all types of teams. We played right against smaller teams, but with the big teams we look. With the small teams, we looked scared. With the big teams, we did what we could have done. Because with the big teams, it wasn't expected that we would win, but we did win a couple games. Attack from Hull City. Ball in. Oh, what a save, Larmans! What a save, Larmans! How was the header not won by Heaven, though? Heaven didn't even jump. Heaven didn't even jump. It's a good jump from the Hull City player. Bernie. It's a good competitive good game. It's more of a competition than the last game. I told you Hull City is going to be the best team amongst the 3 promoted teams. Ipswich, you already know, is bad. And Coventry. We saw yesterday Coventry, I mean. Ahmad is not even on the bench. Wait. What happened to... Where's Ahmad? Ahmad is not even on the bench. Just not on the pitch. He's just not here today. I mean, could have gone for Rashford as well. We don't really... I mean, we need him, but we shouldn't really struggle without him. Dogu is struggling on the left wing. Dogu is struggling a lot. He is still not a proper winger, Dogu. But for these type of games, Dogu is good. Mazraoui, what is that? There was a man behind you. Ball in again. What a save, Lobbins. That's a shit ball, by the way. That was meant to be a cross. That was a cross. That wasn't an attempt. That was a cross. Stop clapping, bro. That was a cross. That wasn't an attempt. That was a cross. Corner, first corner of the game. What was it? Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off, we've conceded first. Classic United. I've waited for United to play in the Premier League for so long, and this is what I'm watching. Cheers. Cheers. I mean, to be fair, this is... I don't care if this is not our best squad on the pitch. We should win. This shouldn't happen against Hull City. This shouldn't happen against Hull City. I don't care if it's not the best squad. I'm not scared though. I'm not scared. I think we would score a goal. I don't know what Heaven was doing, by the way. I don't understand what Heaven was doing. Where was Heaven? Why was he marking 2 men? Why was Heaven just ball watching? Just ball watching. Don't know where the man is behind you, bro. He missed the header as well. He missed this McBurney guy is actually the number 9 from them is actually really good, by the way. That number 9 is actually really good. But I waited I waited that many months to see this. Why was I excited? Maguire. Pull up. I mean, I'm not. Where's Dogu again, bro? Where's Dogu again? Maguire. Mazraoui. Also, Mbamo is not a right winger, bro. Tielemans, that's a good pass. That's a good 1-2. Mazraoui ball in. Fuck, what's that ball, man? What is that ball? For fuck's sake. That's not a foul. That's not a foul, ref. That's not a foul, ref. Their number 9 is really good, McBurney. I told you, it's their home stadium. They're going to be really excited. The fans is really loud. Ball in again. Heaven. Chairs. That's East Manchester, bro. Heaven is not jumping or doing anything, bro. Why are we not using Lisandro Martinez now? I mean, to be fair, again, confidence is a thing about players. You don't want to do that right now. It's 1-0. You give them time to score. If they don't, half time you can change players. Couldn't pass, bro! For fuck's sake. Cunha. Mazraoui. Tielemans. Back to Mazraoui though. Tielemans. Bruno, back to Tielemans. They are parking the bus. They are doing what I expected Coventry to do against Arsenal. I did say 3-1, so maybe that one goal happened right now. Doesn't matter when what order the goals happen. And again, I don't think they would be able to keep up with the pace of the game for the 90 minutes, for full 90 minutes. Bruno. Barmo. That's a good ball in. Go! Hi, hello, how you doing? New blocks. Ball out. What's up? It's fucking out. New Year, same United. It's 1-0. Not even the first squad. Hater, bro. Triffy, you just a hater. It's first game. But how are we doing? It's been a while since I've seen you, bro. I'm fucking pissed. I'm really pissed. We should be changing some players in the halftime. Hello. Hello. I guess that's not the first thing that you said. Fuck you, bro. What is that touch? For fuck's sake! Dogu? For fuck. Dogu is so shit, bro. Dogu is actually really shit. We have Rashford on the bench. Why are we using Dogu? What is Dogu good at? Just bought EAFC 27. How did you convince yourself to buy that? I don't think anyone's buying that game now. Or even the people that are like almost every single person that I talked with, they said that this is the last time they would buy FC. It's the same game again. They didn't change anything. Just because it's the only reason why I stream, yeah. That's the only logic why someone would buy this at this point. It's just unplayable. And it's 100. Yeah, I know it's more expensive. They're just increasing the price every year and not changing anything every year. It's the same. And also, I think this season, I don't think no matter what they could have done for FC 27, it just wouldn't be a good game because GTA 6 is gonna be released in November. Hopefully November. So no matter how good the game would be, it still wouldn't be a good enough game. That's why I think they didn't change anything. They knew it wouldn't work. But I get it's worth it at least for me. It's worth it at least for me. Yeah. For you, yeah. But at some point you must go like, bro, I'm getting tired of this stupid game. Sure. Just pass in the middle. Why are you just fucking stupid? Bro, Santos and Heaven are really bad as well. I didn't realize how bad Andre Santos was. He could not play for United against a big team. Mazraoui, Cunha. And we are keeping most of the position now. You can get 10k FIFA point plus 5 free season passes. So free till December. Oh! For fuck's sake! How you missed that? Dogo! With an ugly hairstyle as well. You get 10k FIFA points plus 5 free season passes. So free till December. That's probably because of GTA 6. The game is not going to work. It's not going to be a successful game. I don't think any game that launches this year is going to be a successful game. Did you buy GTA 6 though? I haven't even bought GTA 6 yet. Because I don't know if it's going to come out in November now or not. They might just say, no, it's not going to come out in April 2027 now. Like they do every year. No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't either. I also don't think it's going to come out in November. I think they have lied. They're going to extend the date again. But one thing I've noticed, like, I was just casually like looking at Sony's website and stuff. All the PS5s on Amazon and other websites are sold because of GTA 6. As soon as this month started and it wasn't extended again, the release date, all the PS5s are sold now. Like, and the prices of PS5 have gone up and up and up and up in the last, I'd say, 30 days. A PS5 is now like twice the money for some reason. They increased the price of a PS5 because of GTA 6, which probably wouldn't even be released in this year. Oh, I'll buy it later. Not really excited about GTA. I think it's going to be the best game for the next at least 5 years. GTA is still, in my opinion, is top 10 games to play if you're bored. Even though it launched in 2013, 14, something like that. Max Payne is worth more now than when I bought it. Same. I got a Series S, right? It's the cheapest Xbox that you can get that would work with GTA. But I was like, I might play GTA, I don't know. But I'd get one of where it was the cheapest one, just in case I want to play GTA at some point. Because I'm not really that much of a gamer. But I would try for once. But now, this shit's double the money. I've used it for a year, and it's double the money. Like, that's crazy. Something that's used is more expensive than a new one because they just don't have new ones anymore. I think people want it to be the best game, but I can't see it big this many people be spilled and will complain about something. Spoiled and will complain about in it something. I mean, yeah, people will complain about something, but I don't think I would. I enjoy playing the offline version of it. There's the story mode. That's always fun. I've played the story mode of every single GTA in my life. San Andreas, Liberty City, Vice City, and then 3, 4, 5, and hopefully now 6. Story modes of these games are good. The only game nowadays that actually have a story mode, by the way, like an offline mode. All the games are now just competitive online gaming, which is really, like, it pisses me off. I don't like competitive online gaming. It's too many sweats. My PC's 1K more than now than when I got it. Yeah, everything's gone up in prices because of GTA. Everything. But when is GTA 6 for PC launching? A year after the Xbox, right? And PS5, of course. Yeah, a year after. We just end up buying the same game twice. I'm pretty sure you, because I've never played GTA on a console. Even now, I don't. I'm pretty sure you cannot play certain game modes on console, right? You cannot play RP on console. You have to be on PC. I'll play then when 5 drops. Yeah, that as well. You can't do that on console. GTA is a PC game. Like you shouldn't play that on console. But they always launch it in console, so you need one. Unless you want to wait for a year. Yeah, you can't play. Yeah. But you can play the story mode. I like playing the story modes of all the games. It's more chill. I hate competitive gaming, bro. As soon as it becomes competitive, people are like sweats watching YouTube videos on how to win and shit. I hate that. Like, why are you making a fun game competitive? This is why I don't like FIFA anymore. Too many sweats. Togo on a yellow card. Cheers. Tillemans. It's not a good pass, that. And Bomb on the right wing is also odd. Go on. Ball in. If that was an assist right after I said that, that would have been amazing. Sure. Bomo! Oh my god. Is that a corner? Yeah, that is a corner. That is a corner. I mean, at least he tries a bicycle kick. Forced corner for United. Again, we didn't really score from corners last season. I think we scored like twice. One of them was an own goal from the other team. Go on, pull in. Straight to the keeper, bro. What is this? What was the tactic there? Another ball in. There you go, Maguire. Why are we letting the crosses come in, by the way? Why is Luke Shaw not stopping the cross? That's a bad free kick. I feel like as soon as we change Dogu, we should be able to score. That left wing is just of no use. It is an attempt. For fuck's sake! What is the defense? What is the defense doing? What is the defense doing? The fake Mendy as well. But my prediction is out. Can't be losing to fucking... He was not marked by anyone! It's fucking him again! It's him again! Him and Mazraoui, who was it? Cheers! Wasn't marked by anyone. Him and Mazraoui, Luke Shaw, all of them are just having fun. Fuck each other. Cheers. Great stuff. There needs to be changes in the half time. Put Lisandro Martinez in and Rashford. Lisandro Martinez and Rashford is what we need. Heaven, for fuck's sake! This not, brother, off the fucking pitch and the country as well, I would argue. Off football at this point. Stop playing. Now we need changes now. Surely, it's not a game to test players now. I can't be asked. I mean, Kuna has been shit as well, by the way. Kuna has been shit as well. As a striker, Kuna is never good. It's not his position, so I can't blame him. Same with the Murmur, it's not a right winger. Bruno, for fuck's sake, what is this passing? What is this passing, bro? Mazraoui, Bruno, that's a foul on Mazraoui. Santos. Tillemans. Kuna. Bruno. Dogu, pass! Pass, you dickhead! Fucking pass! Tillemans, Maguire, Bruno. The defense from Hull City is actually good, though. Everyone is properly defending. Barmo crosses it in. There was no one there. Cheers. Where was Dogu? Nowhere. It's a long throw. It's not even a long throw, Mazraoui. You can't even do long throws, bro. Nah, bro. Put Mbomo up front, Kuna left wing, Rashford right. It's better than using Dogu and Kuna up front, bro. Dogu's not a left winger, bro. Bruno? Fuck off. What are these balls? Why are they not coming from top? Why is it so low? Probably are going to lose this game, bro. Because of the confidence. I told you, this is the problem for the confidence from players. Santos, Cunha, Tillemans, Barmo. Don't go for please, bro. Just stop playing football, bro. Just please. Even then, in front of you was on the ground and you still didn't head it properly. But the Heaven, Dogu and Santos need to go. The whole left side, basically. Other than Luke Shaw. That left side is extremely weak. Stoppage time is not going to be much either. It wasn't any stoppages. What's the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes told you. If we scored one right now, it could bring back confidence. Mazraoui, for fuck's sake, what? Why is the crosses so low, bro? Tillemans, that's a corner. Didn't even go for a corner. Bro, Dogu should score goals at this point. Dogu needs to go off. Bruno. Mazraoui. Back to Bruno. Tillemans. Dogu, why are you there? Dogu and Cunha swap positions. What? Bruno takes an attempt. It was blocked. It was blocked. It was blocked. That's what we need. Someone taking an attempt from the middle. Why are we not taking attempts? It's going to be a long throw. Luke Shaw. What happened with the throws, bro? For the first time in my life, I missed Dallo for the long throws. Mazraoui. Yo, how we doing? First half's done. Fucking stupid half from United, you know. Stupid half. I'm telling you, if we don't change the Heaven, Dogu and Santos on the pitch, we were just not gonna win this game. This is probably, I mean, United is known for having bad starts to the Premier League, but this is how, say, we shouldn't. If we want to win something, we can't be doing this. Good you, I'm doing this good as well. I mean, I hope I'm doing good. This game is absolutely making me want to kill myself. What's Goldwich saying? I swear to God. So United is losing. You don't have to be sorry, bro. Unless you are Patrick Dogu playing on the left wing for Manchester United, who is a shit player. What's Goldwich saying though?
Clueless Dorgu mid again, says Rishab. And Glenn says, we look so poor, we're never breaking their low block down, and we're non-existent on crosses, but we normally start poor anyway. Cheers from South Carolina, says Roger. Clear as day, we need reinforcements at the back. Ineos need to go off their backsides and support the manager. Intensity and fitness is shocking, says Irish Beckham.
You support United? I mean, sorry for you as well then. What's he saying? What's Goldwich saying?
that half of football for Manchester
That
United.
was the worst half. If I were to talk about something, that was probably the worst half that I've witnessed in my life from Manchester United. That not in my life, probably the worst half that I would expect in my life from this Manchester United team. I'm a Manchester United fan. I know how it is. I'm watching the game right now. Yeah, it's a shit game, bro. It's a shit game. But I'm not gonna lie. The way we have played, I don't think we deserve to score anyways. We could have probably stopped the goals, but I don't think we deserve to score any goals. We have been really shit. We have been possibly the worst that I could expect us to play with the available players that we have. But we're not actually using the Rashfords, the Šeškos, but even then, Dogu should be able to perform better than this. The way Dogu is playing today is like completely opposite as what I thought of Dogu would be. It's lucky for him that after he scored against Arsenal last season, that big goal, he went on an injury. Yeah, it should be 0-0. It should be 0-0, but it shouldn't be a United winning game. And even that is a bad thing for United. This is Hull City. They just got promoted to the Premier League. This is Hull City. There's not a big team, but United is known for not doing good against big team and having a bad start. Even when we have won the leagues in the early 2000s, we never had a good start to the league. But even then, like, this is Hull City, bro. We shouldn't be doing this. 2-0 is crazy. We have never lost against Hull City in the Premier League or any big game. We only lost one game against Hull City, and that wasn't 2-0 either. The last time we played against Hull City, Carrick was playing for Manchester United. And Maguire was playing for Hull City, so it's not a crazy good team. But yeah, we haven't played good at the back line. The Heaven has made like I could replay that half, and every 5 minutes there is a Heaven mistake or Andre Santos mistake. Those two, that combination is like the worst possible combination for Manchester United. That is my opinion. Let's take a look at what Colbert says though.
Top. Now you could take Dorgu off and put Cunha to the left and put Sesko up front. You can do that at half time. You can be braver than that, and you can take Cunha and Sesko off, and you can put Rashford and Sesko on. But you've got to get Sesko in front.
In my opinion, I think he's perfect. He's absolutely right. That's what I said the whole game as well. I think we should get rid of Cunha on the pitch, and I think we should get rid of Rashford, because Mbeumo could still somehow play right wing. You I'm the same person from YouTube. I'm just on Twitch now. Oh, hello, dude. But yeah, I think we should use Cunha off, because I don't think Cunha could play as a striker. He's not that good as a striker, and I think we should use Šeško up front and left wing Rashford. I don't think they will be able to stop Rashford in any way possible. I know I asked you for something like this before, but can you follow me? Follow on my Twitch. I'm sure. There you go. I did. There you go. Sure. I don't mind it. What's Goldwood saying?
The midfield's been very good. I don't think Santos has really got hold of the game as a composed.
Santos is a problem.
Dictator. And I don't think Tielemans has done enough either. And I think the whole
Tielemans has done some good passes, but that's what Tielemans is. He's not that good at defending. He's good at making balls. He's good at crossing the balls and making good plays. That's what he has done throughout the game. There was one really good play from Tielemans in the first 5-10 minutes, and Bruno had like a really shit touch on it. Do you play FC? I don't, bro. I hate that game. I'm not buying that game anymore. I'm done with that game. I played that game for so long. I don't want to play that anymore. That game is like, FC is now shit. That game has gone down so much.
Who react to it, and we don't. And that's it. That's the problem.
I hope we get rid of Dogu as well, because Dogu's also on a yellow card.
There, and the effort's not there. So you've got to change something in the midfield, because for whatever reason...
I think, yeah, Mainu as well. I think there should be 3 changes at least. Rashford Rashford left wing, Šeško up front, and then, or maybe, you know what? Maybe put Cunha left wing, Šeško up front for now, and just get rid of Dogu, and in the midfield get rid of Mainu. Just change two. Maybe change the third one, Cunha, later in the game. They say it's going to be like the best game ever, but then you play and it's so shit. It's a really bad game. They say that every single year. They've been saying it since I was like 5 years old, bro. It's not good. It's a bad game. It's a shit game. They didn't change it. They don't change anything. Also, they just increase the prices. It's just as expensive, I'm pretty sure, as GTA 6. It's crazy. GTA 6 has done so much in their has put so much into their game, and fucking FIFA is just as expensive as GTA 6, and it's the same game every year. Like, how? That makes no sense. Gaming in general has gone down so much, but I hope GTA 6 brings it back. What's he saying?
There's just no Man United players there at all. They're all like bloody statues. It's abysmal. When that comes back off the post, it's only bumblebees moving. Look.
Look at this. Forget about that. Forget about Markovic for a second. If I look at the stats, United had most of the position. United had more shots. United just didn't have shots on the target because of Dogu. United didn't have good defending because of Dogu. Because of Heaven. And midfield is a problem as well. It's so bad that the most played sport and the most entertainable sport is just given a shit game like that. FIFA don't really make the game. EA does. EA is different than FIFA. They used to be the same, but I think FIFA launched their own game as well, and that was even worse. They say it's going to be like the best game ever when you play some shit. Yeah. I mean, FIFA is... football games, I don't understand how you could make a football game a good game unless you put like stories and stuff like that and like a proper real life career mode. I don't know, just put like things like what tennis games have, like individual player stories. Unless you have those, it's just the same game because it's just football. It just gets boring after a while. Also, unless they change like the view of the game or they add more game modes, it's not going to be the same. The career mode, the fucking pro clubs, the fucking ultimate team, that's been a thing for like, I don't know, since I've known FIFA. It's like 2008. 18 years, that's been the same thing. It hasn't. Can I be a mod? I don't really have mods. I don't make anyone a mod. I have one person as a mod, and that's it. I don't make anyone a mod. Not right now. Kuna has also played really. The lowest rated player on the pitch is somehow Heaven. I could almost guarantee it is Andre Santos and Dogu. We should change Dogu and Andre Santos though. Mainu with Santos and Dogu with definitely Rashford, because Dogu has done nothing. Cunha maybe for Šeško as well, because Cunha, I don't think Cunha is a striker. Maybe put Rashford right wing and put Mbomo up front, Cunha left wing. That could also work. They have to bring back Street Ball, remember, on PS2. Yeah, that could work. I didn't have a PlayStation back then, but I used to play that on PC. The FIFA Street, they need to bring that back. Because that was a new game. That was a completely like different environment that they had than regular FIFA. Regular FIFA, it's the same shit. Plus the competitive dickheads have ruined the game. The people that want to be too good at the games who watch YouTube videos on how to be good at a fucking game that someone's just playing to chill. It's not a fun game anymore. Everyone wants to be the best. Everyone wants to be a professional. Which is crazy. What's Goldberg saying again?
Close to 287,000. United stand live every night at 8 o'clock, every night at 10 o'clock. And we also have player rating.
His chat is going wild, by the way.
This game. Mark,
I mean, understandable. We're losing.
6 being the average. Don't know why the time is still rolling.
Losing 2-0.
Mark every player out of 10, 6 being the average. Player
I mean, if we don't win today, we'll be in the relegation spot, bro. I mean, it's the first game I know, but this is crazy. Bro, there's a tournament for FIFA and the winner gets 3 million. They're hosted by. This is exactly why the game is ruined. Now, people see this, and everyone who's playing for fun now plays to be that, to get the 3 million, to play in like real sports, competitive games. And now what happens is, someone like me who don't want to play in the competitive sports, I just play FIFA for fun, cannot play FIFA or FC, basically. Because when I play for fun, the other player is playing for their life and death because they want to become a professional FC player. Like, how am I meant to compete against that? So I'm not having fun. So it's ruined for everyone who's playing for fun. It's the same thing that happened with Call of Duty as well. Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, those type of games. As soon as because they have competitive players, no one actually plays for fun anymore. The money has ruined the games. That's why GTA is good, because GTA don't have, you are an FC competitive player, like, what are you proud of? Brother, it's not about being proud. Like, if you want to be a competitive player of any game, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, people make a lot of money doing it and do a lot of things. It's not even about the money. If you like doing it, sure. But then I think they should have a separate game mode for people that want to play competitive. Because if I don't want to play competitive, I'm fucking annoyed because the other person is extremely good. It's Division fucking 4 and the other person is like a competitive player. Like, imagine that was never a thing when you played Division 4. You're playing against someone who's professional. That's crazy now. But that's the case now. That you have to play against professionals. I think they should have a separate game mode for the professionals. Just so if someone wants to just have fun, they can have fun. I think they do have that, but not in Ultimate Team. They have that like seasons you can play, or like pro clubs where professionals don't play them. Professionals don't play pro clubs, of course. Professional gaming is Ultimate Team. This is why I like GTA. GTA don't have professional gaming. There's no tournament for GTA. That's why no one's a professional. Everyone who's playing it is just playing to have a good time. That's what gaming is. That's what I like about gaming, but that's not the case anymore. That's why I prefer offline gaming now. I would much rather play an offline game. I think Rashford has come to the pitch, by the way. Oh, I think Rashford is coming to the pitch. I've missed him so much at United. He is warming up. Surely you don't warm up with the proper shirt if you're not coming to the pitch. It's going to be Rashford and does Cunha go off? I hope it's Cunha left wing, Šeško up front, Rashford, or Mbeumo up front and Rashford right wing, because Mbeumo right wing is also not good. Just for thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. I hope we put Rashford right wing, Mbeumo centre, and Cunha left wing. But Mbeumo could play right wing, but today he's not that good. Mbeumo obviously plays right wing mostly. Togu's off. That's the only change that we have now, though. It's just Togu. Fucking Šeško is still not on the pitch. The problem with Šeško is he's not agile enough. Cunha hasn't done good either. It's the forwards have been a problem. But anyways, the game is back. Let me put my timer up. United's kickoff. I think you meant 3-1 to Hull. Okay, Triffy. Fuck you. I mean, Rashford's on the pitch now, finally, for United after so many years. I say so many years, after one season. Why are we not kicking off? Mauled by the Tiger. What? Anyways, there it is. Kicking off. My timer's up. Rashford's on the pitch. Fucking Cunha's still on the pitch, though, as a striker. And then Mbeumo right wing. I mean, to be fair, I did say in my predictions that the only team that wouldn't get relegated straight after coming to the Premier League is Hull City. The rest two, Ipswich and Coventry, are going down again with Forest. But even then, we should win it. We should win against them. Yo, my first baseball practice in a little bit. I'm extremely nervous. Do you have like any tips for not to be nervous because like it's sports thing? Because I've never played baseball. Just even if you're bad at it, just remember no one cares because it's your first time. And that sounds cliche, but that's actually true. Like no one really cares as long as you don't care. That works for anything in life, by the way. That's what my advice is. As long as you don't care and you do whatever you can do, that's good. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad. As long as you put all your efforts into something, that's all that matters. Good or bad is a long-term thing. No one's good in their first time. I'm pretty sure Ronaldo, when he touched the football for the first time, or Messi, when he touched the football was the first time, wasn't good either. That's probably my advice. Kuna, you're just not good enough, bro. Why are we struggling against Mendy, bro? The fake Senegalese Mendy. Burmo. Masraoui, Kuna, Burmo. Santos. Why did he not cross the ball? Burmo. Why did he not cross the ball? Burmo was off. Of course he was off. But why am I not watching the game? I'm watching a bald man, bro. Shut the... You showed the man for 8 seconds, bro. What is that pass? It's behind him, Burmo. Rashford with the ball. Go on. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. You couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop him. You couldn't stop. What the fuck is happening in the chat? Okay. I mean, that was his first touch on the ball, Rashford. Luke Shaw. Why did Luke Shaw take a cross? Again, Dogu wasn't good enough in the header. Not the first time I'm watching that in this game. Bruno. Why is Maguire there? And he was onside. And he was... Why was Maguire on the wing? Why was Maguire on the wing? He was on. He was a little bit slow. If he was a little bit quicker there, that would have been amazing from a centre back. Burmo, ball in. Cheers. Reached no one. Tillemans. Ball in. Maguire. Maguire's better at... up front than Dogu. I'm not even kidding. Ball Sam. Ball Sam. Bruno. What is that cross? Heaven, cheers! Off the pitch! My bad, I was talking to my brother and I just said, okay. Shit in your mouth. Cheers, bro. Never in my life I've heard someone say shit in your mouth. Bruno. Ball up. That's not a good run from Mbomo again. They're just on a time waste in the second half, of course. First on my phone, I just punched the shit out of him. I'm sure he did. Burmo. Bruno, why did you leave? Why did you leave? Who did you leave this for? Tillemans is not good enough for that. United is so bad now. Well, you say now. Let me remind you of last 2 seasons. 3 seasons, actually. It's not a now thing, buddy. We have started, I mean, it's the first game, but we have started every game for the last, every season for the last 3 years as a shit team. But I didn't expect 2-0. I expected at least bare minimum a draw. At best a win, of course. None of us thought we would win the Prem. You never know. The thing is, Arsenal last season, remember, last season Arsenal was shit in the beginning. They barely won against United. They drew against United. First game. Last season, when Amorim was there. They wasn't doing good, and they won the league. First games don't really mean anything, but it does set the confidence for the next upcoming games, basically. Back on YouTube, hello dude. United could still do good in the league. I still don't see any other team doing good in the league. It's Arsenal, United. City is going to be shit as well. Just wait and watch. Because of Enzo Maresca. No, I said that before. Any team that have a new manager is going to do bad. After Pep, you can't do good. Pep is like crazy good. You can't be that good again. True. Burmo. Who was that pass for? Bro, Bruno, what's he? Oh, Larmans. Oh, what a play. What a play. Which players have scored? I think Mendy is the only one that I know of. The other one, I don't know who scored. I think their number 9 scored. What's his name? For Hull City. What's his name? Aye, no, it's not their number 9. I don't know. What the fuck is this guy? Their centre-back. Both of the centre-backs have scored. Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought their number 9 scored the first goal. Mendy, I know of. The Senegalese. I watched him at the World Cup. Oh, that's a great ball. Rashford! Just a little bit more. Just a little bit quicker than that. Just a little bit quicker than that. See, this is what I mean. Dogu wasn't doing this. Rashford is quicker. Rashford is more intense. Dogu is just not even... It's not even a proper winger. Forget about good or bad. Tillemans, Mazarao, for fuck's sake. Mazarao returns. It's not a bad cross. It's not a bad cross. It's not a bad cross. I'm going to go right by. God bless. I'll talk to you next stream. Sure, you. I'll see you around. Thank you for being here. Cooney again. Do a decent cross. The boss is crazy from Hull City, by the way. Rashford, brother. Bruno, Rashford. That's not... What are these crosses? Why are they so low? Did they score 2 corners or how did 2 centre-backs score? They scored... The second one wasn't a corner. Wait, the second one was not a corner. It was a free kick? The first one was... No, the second one was a corner. The first one wasn't a corner, I mean. The second one was a corner, of course. Where Larmans almost made a save. How was the first goal happen? I don't even remember now. It's been so long since the first goal happened. That's how shit United's been. It's been so long since the first goal happened that I don't even remember properly. That's why I thought their number 9 scored. The first goal... Oh, the first goal was Heaven as well, I remember. Where Heaven didn't jump. How was it a centre-back again? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think that was a corner. They've had one corner which they scored from. They have one corner, period. I mean, they are playing with 5 at the back. So I think one of the centre-backs is playing as more of a CDM when they attack. My mate said that Dogu's been shit. He has. Your mate's right. Dogu has been shit. Dogu got a header when there was... The defender in front of him was on the ground and he still didn't head it towards the goal. It was not even on target. It was like 15 yards off. Dogu has been shit today. Dogu is not a proper winger. When we have Rashford and Cunha to play on the left wing, I don't know why there's any reason to use Dogu on the left wing. Oh, what a ball! Just a little bit slower and Rashford was there. See, this is what I mean. Could Dogu have done that run? No. Dogu's not that good. He was offside. He's 20. He will improve. He could improve. I'm not saying we should get rid of him. But I don't think he's a player that we should use. I mean, to be fair, this is Hull City. Where else would you use him if you don't use him against them? Fair enough for Michael Carrick. I wouldn't blame Carrick for that. But Dogu, even against teams like this, is not good. And that's where I feel like it's a problem. You should be good against these type of teams as well. Forget about the big teams. Dogu's not a proper winger. And also, Andre Santos, I didn't realize how bad he is. Like, he's not good. He's like genuinely shit. But I don't think he would play in our main, like when we playing against a big team. He would play, mainly would most likely play in that position. And Heaven is not a proper player as well. Lisandro Martinez is in that position. This is not the main squad of United. But even then we should use it. We should win against this team. Hull City is shit. I wonder why they signed Tillemans, Baleba. It's in the same window. We didn't sign Baleba. We didn't sign Baleba. But we needed CDMs. Ugarte is going to leave at some point soon. Casemiro was gone, so we needed at least two for the replacement for them, to replace them basically. So Tillemans and Andre Santos, I understand why they were signed, but I didn't think that Andre Santos would start at some point. I thought he was like a on the bench player. But again, this is a small team. If you don't start against a team that just got promoted, then when do you start them? And also amongst the big teams, United have the easiest start to the season and we are still not doing good. And watch when we had the difficult games. When we have difficult games, we will play amazing. That's the thing with United. Mendy's off. Why is he getting a standing ovation? He was shit. He just scored a goal, but Mendy was shit. Otherwise... Luke Shaw, Santos, Rashford. Shaw again. We need a proper striker because we have Wenger play there and the veteran keeper like Jan Sommer. Sorry for my terrible spelling, I'm Swedish. We need a proper striker because we have Wenger playing there. Cunha. We have a proper striker, Šeško. We have him. We're just not using him. Again, there's no excuses to not win this game. Even with the academy team, we should win against Hull City. It's just the fact that it's an away game and United is bad at away games. Watch when we play Hull City at home. We would beat them 4-0. That's just what United is. And and for some reason, that's been United for the last 3 years. Every time we played an away game last season, we was shit. And we were still somehow third. Imagine if we played good against away game in the away games. Last season, I'm pretty sure we lost 50% of the away games. Maybe even more. Cunha. Is that going to go for a corner? Nope. Mazraoui. Barmo. Why is Maguire there? Bomo. Mazraoui. I also said we need a veteran keeper. We have Lamens. Lamens is good. I don't think... Do you believe in a comeback? In this game? Probably not. At max, we would draw. But that's not a good result for United. A win by 3-1 would have been a good result for United. Because this is a team that just got promoted. But this is the case with United. Realistically, we're not going to be amazing. After 2 seasons ago, we was 15th. It takes time to recover from those things. Oh, what play. That's how we missed. But it's going to take time for United to come back. Again, first half of the season doesn't really matter to me. Šeško and Mainu's coming to the pitch. See, now this at 66th minute, we are putting our main squad. Maybe now we could come back and make it even. It's still not a comeback. Tielemans and Santos for Šeško and... So who the fuck is playing at the back with Mainu? Who's playing at the back with Mainu? Brother, they're putting Bruno. Carrick put Bruno at the back with Mainu. Does Hull City play all defense? No, they have attacked pretty good. I mean, guess, like, if you are a small team that just got promoted, what would you rather do? Just attack, or defend and just hope for counters? They have done that. They defended, they hoped for counters, they got counters, and they scored. They have done a perfect job, a perfect thing that they could have done. Coventry, that's why Coventry lost against Arsenal yesterday. Because they was building the attack from the back. The only thing that you could do against a team like United, Arsenal and stuff, when you are not big, is park the bus and hope for counters. They have done that. Coventry has done a good job at defending as well. It's United that's been shit. Also, I don't understand why is Bruno playing as a centre mid now. I mean, to be fair, Bruno didn't do much as a cam. But he's playing as a centre mid now. Does United not have defenders now? We do. On the pitch today, I mean, we didn't change the defenses. It's the same back line as we started with. Centre mids, we got rid of Tielemans, bro. With the new subs? No, we still have the same back line. The defenders didn't change. Tielemans and Andre Santos went off the pitch. We don't have CDMs now. We have defenders. We don't have defensive midfielders. I mean, Mainu is a defensive midfielder, but not really. But to be fair, we don't have to defend now. We're 2-0 down. We have to attack. Because a 2-0 loss, a 3-0 loss wouldn't be much of a difference. But a 2-0 loss to a 2-2 draw would be a difference. Do you get what I'm trying to say? At this point, even if you concede more, that's not a problem. But we have to score. This is time wasting, by the way. After this game, by the way, who's playing after this game? Ipswich Everton, or Ipswich Sunderland, Everton Crystal Palace, Forest Leeds, and then Brentford Tottenham. Don't have a good game today. Bayern Dortmund later today. I don't really watch that league. Is Dortmund doing good right now? I feel like Dortmund has gone down so much since Royce left. Brobby's on the pitch. No, Brobby's on the pitch. What the fuck am I saying? That's a... It's not this... What the fuck? They've made 3 changes, not Brobby. Oh, like, that's a Crystal Palace lineup. Crystal Palace game lineup, I mean. Not Crystal Palace lineup. I think the first game of the season, Bayern versus Dortmund, is crazy. But I don't watch any other leagues in Premier League. I watch other teams in Champions League. I would watch a big game on other leagues, but I don't watch every game of other leagues. Premier League, I almost watch every single game of. Luke Shaw, Rashford. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul, ref! Sheshko, who's playing as a cam for some reason. Bruno out to Luke Shaw. Crossing. For fuck's sake, what are these crosses, bro? I swear to God, we have had like 15 crosses so far. All of them are, which teams do you support? I only support Manchester United. What do you mean teams? You support one team and you die for that. You support one team. You're born, you support one team and you die with that. That's Manchester United for me. And that's how it should be for everyone. You support one team and you die with that team. Who do you support though? Real Madrid and United. Well, I can understand that have a link. But I support United and that's it. If Madrid was playing against a team, I would support Madrid. But when I say support a team, I support United. Because I don't watch every Madrid game. That almost went in again. But I like United way more. Fair. Go on. Cunha. Too slow, bro. Burmo. Bruno. But like a team in every top 5 country. That's... Do you watch all the teams, all the games? That's too many games though. This is why I only support one team. And that's why I think we should support only one team. Because you only watch all the games for one team. United is my favourite. As it should be. Rashford on the wing. Cross the ball, bro. Bruno. We're going to lose 2-0 in this game. That wasn't a handball, bro. That wasn't. That was his face. Luke Shaw. We are attacking way too slow. If you want to score, we need to do counters because the bus is crazy from them. Mazraoui, Mbamo. In the box. Cuts in, takes it. What is that hit? But like Germany, it's St. Pauli. In the Prem, it's United. In La Liga, it's Madrid. In France, it's Monaco. Monaco is odd. In Serie A, it's AC Milan. I can understand why you support United more and Madrid more. Because the rest of the teams don't play in the Champions League. Milan. When was the last time Milan was in the Champions? It's crazy that Milan have the second most Champions Leagues in the world. And they haven't been in the Champions League for about 3 years now. Burmo. Maserati. Why are you taking so long? Handball ref. Why are you taking so long, bro? Mainu. Bruno. It's not a bad ball, that. Rashford. Maguire. Not a striker. I can't expect more. Again, Maguire's done more on the pitch. Who's your favorite footballer of all time? Not Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar. So then that's not a favorite footballer of all time then. Ronaldo, Messi, Neymar, Pele, Maradona. You take all of the big ones out, then that's not a favorite, is it? I'd say it's a tough question then. I mean, I would have said Ronaldo otherwise. But someone who I actually enjoyed watching. I enjoyed what... Oh, that's a fucking good save. Brother, one good attempt and you saved. But I think I would say if I had to pick someone not from them, I'd probably say I enjoyed watching Nani and players like Paul Scholes. I enjoyed watching, like, there's so many then. Coutinho, that's a good shout. I think I probably would say R9, but I wasn't born when R9 was playing. Well, like Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Wayne Rooney. What are these headers from United, bro? Jesse Lingard. Dude, Lingard in his prime was good. But as soon as 2 or 3 seasons in, he wasn't good. He's barely scored any goals by the end. Wasn't really good for him. But Lingard in his prime was good. I mean, Antonio Valencia, Kevin De Bruyne, Salah was good. Haaland. Right now, if I was to pick one player currently that other than Ronaldo, Messi, of course, that I love watching play, even though he plays for a rival team, I love watching Haaland, even though he plays for Manchester City. I hate to say this, but it's amazing to watch him. He is in Austria now. Lingard is in Austria. Lingard is in Brazil. Dallo. Shay Lacey's coming to the pitch. For who? Cunha? So Šeško goes up now. He got signed by an Austrian thing. No, he went to Brazil. Did he get signed again? Foot mob. Lingard. Nope. He's in Brazil. Corinthians. I still don't know how to pronounce that team, but yeah, I've watched them play before, of course. He's in Brazil, bro. But it's okay. Lingard now is not as good. Mainu. Brother, what is that passing? Bro, what is that pass? This reminds me of Sunderland again last season, bro. Nah, just don't score. Don't score. Thank you. Guys there. What the fuck is that pass, Lacey? Sure. Rashford. Bowling. Sheshko! Oh my god, where was Sheshko the whole game? This guy jumped so high. Do you think Rodrigo will recover from his ACL? Yeah, of course he will, but he wouldn't play for... I don't think he would... But he has left Madrid, right? He will, but he wouldn't be as good now. He wouldn't be as good, of course. He has been on a break for way too long. Dallo. Cunha. Nope, Bruno that is. Shit, that's too high for Sheshko as well. The crosses have been really bad today. If you have to choose a team instead of United, then what team? Madrid. And that's 100% because of Ronaldo. 100%. Before Ronaldo joined Madrid, for me, Madrid was like just Barcelona. Like, I don't care, but rivalry because it's a big team. As soon as Ronaldo goes to Madrid, I'm like, yeah, cheers, Madrid is good. It's all because of Ronaldo. Also, I'm going to watch like more of Al Nassr games now because it's last season for Ronaldo as well. I kind of want to watch every single game Ronaldo plays. Name an underrated bowler. Underrated? There's a lot of them. Current, all time. Current, there's a few. All time. I have to think about it. If I had to say cut, wait, Rashford, wait. Manu Chairs. All time? Underrated all time? See, I'm going to have to think about it. Conte? I think Conte in his prime wasn't really rated like others was. And there's a couple more. At all time. Antonio Valencia. That's United bias, bro. But if I'm not biased for United, I'd probably say Conte. I also would... Oh, Maguire, what an attempt. What the fuck? I probably also would say someone like Iniesta or Xavi. I know they are highly rated. Don't get me wrong. I know they are highly rated, but I don't think people understand how good they was. I don't think people understand how good Iniesta was. Like, people say he's great, but I don't think when people name their top 11, I don't understand how Iniesta is not in it. People my age, if you're older than me, understandable. People my age, in their top 11, Iniesta is not in it, is crazy. For me, Paulo Dybala just is his prime though. Longevity, Dybala was shit. Dybala was good in his prime and that's it. But long term, Dybala wasn't good. It's kind of the same as Neymar. Neymar was good for 5 years, but that was it. Then injuries fucked him up. But it's not his fault, but yeah, injuries. But Iniesta, though, he was good his whole life. Like, amazing his whole life. I don't think I've seen a player that understands that much football. Iniesta and Zidane as well. Because I don't think people would rate them that high. Obviously, you could name players like other players. Do you have a lost talent? Do I have a lost talent? What do you mean by a lost talent? Someone who was good in the beginning and then wasn't good. There's so many of them. There's 1,000 of them. 1,000 people look good in the beginning. and then they're not as good as people thought they were. Neymar's a lost talent because of injuries. It's an easy answer. Like huge potential, then lost it. Neymar, Lingard. There's so many of them. In the Premier League itself, there's like Michael Owen was amazing. Bojan was shit. I don't think why people name him. He was shit. He was good for one season. That's not a talent, bro. That's luck. For me, lost talent, you have to be good for at least 2 or 3 seasons and then you go down. Bojan was good for one season. Maguire, for fuck's sake. And then the underrated player, by the way, now that I think about it, are also goalkeepers. Like Casillas and stuff. Again, people rate them really high, but not as high as they should. De Gea, Casillas, and Van der Sar. I think in general, goalkeepers are not rated. Because statistically, of course, goalkeepers are going to have problems because they concede goals. But they are like a crazy part of a team. Players like De Gea, Van der Sar, Casillas, Alisson right now, David Raya right now. Donnarumma as well. Most people rate for goals. Exactly, that's the problem. Most people rate for goals, but defenders and them are like underrated. Vidic is also an underrated player now that I think about it. Vidic was an underrated player. A lot of the backline players are underrated. Scores the most, yet the people, the ones that scores the most are the most watchable players. That's what you remember, obviously, the goals. But the saves people forget about. Even though it's crazy save. Donnarumma makes crazy saves. And I see people saying that Donnarumma is shit. This game's done, by the way. We have 2 minutes left. We're not scoring 2 goals. Can you predict the Golden Boot in the Premier? Haaland. It's not a prediction. Anyone can bet on that, and that's 100% right. As long as Haaland is in the Premier League, he's going to be the highest scorer in the Premier League. That brother scores like twice as many goals than everyone else every season. Last season, he had a bad season, and he scored 31 goals or 32. Golden Glove? Couldn't tell you. Raya. Best keeper would be probably Raya. We have lost this game, by the way. This is fucked. Corner, though. Another corner. Short one. Luke Shaw. Bruno. Bro, what are these tactics? Young player of the year? That's a good question. I think this... Well, how do you pronounce his name? The Arsenal left winger? Zolis. Zolis. He is amazing. He's also 19, I think. I mean, I watched him play 2 games. But both of the games he was good. The Arsenal left winger that came from Club Brugge. What even happened with Lewis Kelly? He's still amazing. But then I think he got outworked by other people. People that was his age, but like working more, doing bigger things. Lacey, Sheshko! No! What are these touches? But every time United plays, it's just bad. Last minute. 1 goal back, please. What's the stoppage time? It depends. 6 minutes of added time. You could score 2 in 6 minutes. But look, like, if we played with this squad, look how different it is as opposed to the first half. Like, it's insanely difficult. Like, Hull City hasn't made one proper attack since the proper squad came into the pitch. But we didn't use the proper squad. That tells me that the bench of United is dog shit. Remontada. Heaven. Burmo. Heaven again. This game's done, bro. It's going to be 2-0. It's going to be 2-0. I mean, can we score 3 in 6 minutes? Then so can we. If Mane can score 3 in 6 minutes, then so can we. Don't know, bro. Don't know. Again, the first squad that we started the game with was shit. But this don't put me down in terms of how I look at United though still. Because we didn't play with our main squad. If we played with our main squad and this was the result, then I would be worried. But I'm not worried. I don't care. It's the only one game. Done. 3 minutes remaining. What's our main squad in your opinion? Full 11. Larman's at the back. Luke Shaw left wing. Yeah, main squad. Larman's at the back. Luke Shaw left wing. Lisandro Martinez centre back. Harry Maguire centre back. Mazraoui right back. Then Mainu and Tillemans in the middle. Bruno Cam. Left wing Rashford, right wing Mbomo, and Cunha and Šeško up front. Now, it depends who we play. The front three could change. Like Ahmad could be a right winger, Cunha could be a left winger. The front three could change and swap. We could use anyone but Dogu basically in front three. Dogu is the worst of them all, and Zirkzee of course. They're not that good. They are good to never start with. I also think Šeško cannot start. Maybe Rashford, Mbomo, and Cunha. The GOAT is Bukayo Saka. Nah, bro. That was 3 years ago. Bruno, what are these balls, bro? Barmo, turns, Mainu, Dallo. Mehmet said Prime Zlatan would eat Prime Messi alive. That's probably a lie. Prime Zlatan was good, but not Prime Messi, bro. Nah. But a bit of Swedish vibes? Oh, okay then. But then Zlatan was never better than Messi. This game is done, bro. This game is done. 30 seconds remaining, bro. And we haven't scored. This is going to be a 2-0. Zlatan Prime versus Neymar Prime, in your opinion? Neymar. Zlatan longevity, though, beats Neymar in my opinion. Neymar, in my opinion, is not my top 3 player of all time. That's a controversial thing, if you want to ask me something controversial. I don't think Neymar is a top 3 player of all time. Because he just didn't last long enough. Yes, it's the injuries and everything. It's not his fault, but just whatever the reason is, it didn't last. You can't be the top 3 player of all time because you lasted 5 years. This game's done. This game is done. Yep. Fucking stupid game, bro. This is what I watch, bro. I wait this many months for a game. Give me a big what if. No one is a what if, in my opinion. All of them are bad. If someone's good, they're good. They're bad, they're bad. I don't think anyone is a what if. People say Bojan and shit. That's a fucking stupid thing. Also, if you say Bojan, in my opinion, you don't watch football, bro. There's no one of what if. My what if would be Michael Owen. 19-year-old Michael Owen was the best player in the world. What if Neymar's loyal to Barca? It wasn't about loyalty. It was injuries. Barcelona Barcelona wants to play. Neymar couldn't keep up. It just not good. My biggest what if is early Michael Owen. 19-year-old Michael Owen was the best footballer of all time. But he didn't turn out to be that. He was great, but he wasn't the best footballer of all time. But anyways, the game is done. We have lost 2-0. It was a shit game, but I will be back tomorrow watching Manchester City play Bournemouth, which is a big game. I'll be back tomorrow for that game. Thank you for being here, and it was a shit stream. I mean, it was a good stream, but it was a shit day. But we'll be back tomorrow. 15 minutes before the game begins. Peace.